Are you ready to go geocaching today? Because it's raining a little. Although where I'm going at, I don't know how bad it's raining. Hopefully not much, because I've got to go into some woods. Now, the reason being is I recently came across something that piqued my interest. A geocache that was published, I got to count on my fingers, August or September, has not been found yet. And the reason that I discovered this is because I was running my stats using my GSAC and my personal queue of my area. It's a great tool, GSAC, that I brought up, and there were no logs on it. Now sometimes it will show up in GSAC with no logs if it has not been logged in a while, 3 or 4 months, I think, maybe 4. I went to the cache page, no logs. No one has hunted this cache. I'm like, why? Why not? It's just sitting there. It's just been sitting there, and it's a large regular cache. So you better believe I'm going to go after it myself today, because that's what Flag 2007 does. I am not going to let a cache sit out there for that long with no logs on it. No DNFs, so apparently it's not been hunted. If it has been hunted, no one DNF'd it. But the main thing is no one has found it. So I could be in for a rude awakening and find a very terrible experience in my future, which you'll be part of. Or I'll find a cache that's been published since September or August of last year that has not been found yet. Either way, it could be fun, and then it might not be. We'll find out whenever I get on the road. Like all good reality shows, I have to do the inside of the car thing. I don't have a dash cam to do it, so I'll do it this way. In any case, I've hit the little spot of clear that is not ran yet, but it could be shortly. I don't know why. I'm talking like William Shatner. But if this holds the way it should, then my hunting session should not be quite too damn. Am I keeping this in? I don't know. I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road while I video. Yes, I know. It's not quite as dangerous as texting, but it is probably close. Alright, more when we get to ground zero, which is not too far away. Well, I'm close to ground zero for my starting out. I'm only 264 feet away, and this seems like an area that I've been in before, or could be. A lot of these small parks tend to look the same after a while, but let's get on with it, and I'll see what happens when we get closer. Hello again. I have been here on ground zero now for approximately, I don't know, 15-20 minutes looking. The only thing I found was a random Munzie stuck to a pole, and not finding the cache at all. Well, you have to admit defeat sometimes, although I'm not quite willing to walk away yet. I emailed the cache owner because there is zero helpful information on the cache page itself, so the better part of valor. If you can't find it at all starting out, do some begging and groveling. Sometimes it helps, sometimes not. And a lot of people aren't smartphone capable, so the email might not go to his smartphone, so and he might be at work, so might not get it at all. I'm going to give it 15-20 minutes and see what happens. If nothing happens, there are other caches in the area that I am going to go after. Not making one single trip down here just for this, first to find. I had some others lined up just in case. Focus, there we are. I was going to get out and shoot a video of my next little find here, but unfortunately it has started drizzling rain. So, but it's a cool one because this is like in a cemetery, and cemeteries are always neat. So, cache is somewhere over that direction, so I shall get in there, find it, and get back on the road. The rain has ceased, at least for now, and while I have not found anything large, I have found a couple of smalls. Most of the ones I've been doing are micros along this particular road. I thought I would shoot this one because it sounds like it might be kind of interesting. And oh, well, there we go. Right down in there. And I know the guy that put this out. Really nice guy, and I'm sure after he watches this video he'll go, hey, that was my cache. But you got to come out here and find it on your own. Not like it's going to give anything away, because I kind of knew what this was before I even got to it. There is an ammo box going to be on here. Trust me, it is up the road, provided I can actually find it and get to it. Okay. Hopefully this will be an ammo box and not kill me. It says steep grade, but not sure. It's down this little trail right here. Did I just zoom in? Oh, I did. Okay. Down this little trail right here. Only 200 and something feet, but I think it's going to take a sharp turn, possibly to the right, down into a nice deep gully. And when I get a little closer, I'll cut this back on because we got dripping all over the place. GPS is showing me within 60 feet. So that means I don't have to go all the way to the bottom, which is a good thing, because when you go to the bottom, you have to come back out. Okay. Within 14 feet. Let's see, tree over here looks pretty good. Looks like there might be a bare space on the other side of it. I don't see anything the moment. Ho 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 ho, here ho ho. Yes, that tree did look good for it. And there is my cache and my ammo box for today. I am so happy. Now, going to pull out my cool find and climb back up the hill right there. And then head back to my car, which is right over there. Yes, there is my car right there. So we're good to go on this one. And the next ones are probably going to be small, further up the highway there, and we will call it a day. Flag 2007. Don't know if I'm going to add any more, but if I do, I'll let you know. Final entry for this particular geocaching run. My last bit of caches were all micros. One was mislabeled as a small, had me all excited, but it wasn't. And in the last portion of the few that I did, it rained on me really good. But since I was already close to those, I'm like, well, I might as well get them even if it's a little damp, because that's what you do when you geocache. You put up with a little adverse weather. So, Flag 2007 signing off, saying, hope it was at least interesting. Get out there and get some more geocaches.